Hey guys, Dr. J here, and today I want to talk a little bit about a chiropractic adjustment and really why we adjust the spine and what it actually can do for you and how it actually will help you, function, and really what is like the neurology a little bit behind it. So we have our spine here really basically, and within the spine we house the spinal cord, which goes down, or goes up I should say, to the brain. And of course they come out, a lot of the nerves come out of the spine as well. So now let's just talk about what we call a subluxation. And a subluxation or a fixation or a restriction, pretty much what I'm saying here is an area within the spine that is not moving properly, right? We all know if we have tight hamstrings, what do we try to do? We try to stretch them. If we have a tight part of the neck, what do we try to do? We try to stretch it. We try to get more range of motion out of it, right? And so when we have a tight area of the spine, we do the same thing, and that's what a chiropractic adjustment is. So what we try to do is we apply a force or a directional force within the spine to help improve its range of motion. And we know for a fact that when we improve a range of motion of the joint, well, one, of course, it has better range of motion, better mobility, right? We have more physiology or more physiological benefits like increased blood flow, increased oxygen, increased nutrients. So in addition, finally, we have a stimulation to the nervous system, right? And what we thought in the past is that, we also knew in the past that when we stimulate the spine, we stimulate the brain. But when we stimulate, let's just say an example, right here in the mid back, we're going to not only stimulate the localized area, but the research is saying that we're stimulating, even if we're stimulating the lower part over here, or the middle part, or the upper part, we're still stimulating mostly the part of the brain. And why is that important, right? Because the brain controls everything, right? We're talking about the central nervous system. It controls everything. It controls our perception, it controls pain, it controls sight, it controls hearing, it controls motor output, or how we actually move our body in space. And when we adjust the spine, what we're doing is we're taking some of that stimulation and we're stimulating the brain. And the brain then tells our spine where it is in space. And that is super, super important, because if we have more awareness of our spine in space, it can now function better, right? Because we have this thing called stability and mobility, and this is something that's really big in the neurophysiology part of the world, is like, how does the spine know when to stabilize or like kind of grip down, and how does it know when to mobilize and kind of become a lot more loose? And this is something that's baffled a lot of neuroscientists a lot. But what we see, that when we stimulate the brain, we have better reception between the brain, the spine, as well as the muscles, which help control movement. So it's really cool because this research is fairly new. We had a theory about this for a long period of time, and this is called neuroplasticity, and we're learning a ton of information. Like, a lot of the research out there is in brain health, and I'm not going to bore you with all of that, but really, guys, we are finding out for sure now that when we adjust any part of the spine, it helps our perception of the brain. And if we can hear, see, feel, and sense better within the brain and the spinal cord, we're going to have an overall function. The interesting thing about that is that, of course, the brain controls everything. So we're going to have what we call indirect or reflexive stimuli. So what does that mean, right? The indirect effect is like, how does our brain control our hormones? How does our brain control our sensory organs? How does it control our actual organs in their function? How does our brain control our muscular system, our urinary system, and all these other systems? Because the master system is the nervous system, right? And so what we're finding is that we can have secondary or indirect or reflexive changes in regard to stimulation. So if somebody's having low back pain over here, we are stimulating this area of the spine that really goes up to the brain and spinal cord, and then now as a result we have better perception of our low back, which helps the muscles, the nerves, the organ systems, and the whole body in itself. So we're not talking about, hey, let's just adjust me so I can get out of pain now. We're talking about a whole overall sense of wellness from literally the brain down and from the spinal cord up. It's really fascinating. So when we adjust the spine, guys, what we're really doing is we're improving its range of motion. We're stimulating awareness. We're helping the organs and the system, as well as the small little nervous systems and all these little microfibers, or I should say microfibers, microreceptors, kind of stimulate where they are in space. So it's really fascinating what's happening right now in the research world with not just brain health, but brain health and chiropractic. But it's really fascinating because you guys out there, if you're wondering why you should get adjusted, it's because you can really help the overall system, not just the brain health, not just the spinal cord health, but your whole body all at once. And that is why a lot of people choose to get adjusted, and that's why such people out there have such remarkable effects, not just on pain, but on overall sense of wellness. And so that is why we adjust the spine. All right, guys. Hopefully you found this a little bit helpful. Hopefully it kind of gave you a little perspective on like the neurophysiology of the adjustment and how it can really help you. All right, guys. I'm Dr. Josh Jagoda. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys for the next episode. Bye.